Been a minute. Should get a little more light on the subject, shall we? I think, maybe. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Something. Well, let's see if the notices go out. It's been a little while. I'm trying to be better at drinking more water. Gonna try to get better at doing a few things. This last week's been rough, real rough. But let's wait and see who pops in, shall we, before I get to running my mouth? Wiped out. Well, I see somebody popped in even without my glasses on. No love, no comment. So I got a good idea who that is. Some things never change. Ain't that right? And other things do. Well, I guess it's just you and me, lover boy. If you pop into this on the replay, just fast forward to the good stuff. And if you're so inclined, please leave a comment down below. And if you struggle getting a comment to stay up, my apologies. Some folks just can't help themselves when it comes to messing with this channel. Well, I see two. Oh, there's a little love. So there's a regular. Yeah. Right on. Thank you. Appreciate you. That just popped up to 10, 16. Oh shit, we're up and running. Little cookie grinder. How you doing? Nice to meet you. I don't recognize your tag, so I gotta assume you're new to the channel. I'm gonna start off a little slow. Got quite a bit to talk about. Hello, hello. Well, nice to see some new faces. Waiting to see if some of my regulars come in. I still only see one of these. Hey, Dad, what's for dinner? Hamburger and beans. Erica. Yes. Okay. Wow, we're up to 34. I guess the gadget really put me into circulation. Cold is death. Yeah, it's cold outside. There's no doubt about it. Can I get a shout out? Before we get going, I don't read so good. I'm dyslexic. I'll give it my best. Adaliz. Adils Robles. There's your shout out. Thanks for not saying F off. Cake Daily. There you go. No, I'm in a pretty subdued mood. Had a lot going on this past week. Oh, there's my notice. I'm gonna wait till I get some regulars in before I get to running my mouth. I bought 2 loaves of bread and I'm going home. Well, good for you. Hello, Minnie. 5, nice to see you. Gone John. Hi, Johnny, happy holidays. Good to see you, Gone John. Now there's a familiar face. Somebody actually answered me. There you go. Adaliz I'm having trouble pronouncing that. I don't read so good. Can I ask a question? Sure, absolutely. Go for it. Zini. Some kind of writing I don't, your tag, I can't read that. Hello. With this, hi. You look good. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Kind folks so far. Light on the trolls. That's always nice. Eladie. LD Miller. You're nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Semith. Simith. I can either the house. I forgot the keys. Oh, I can't enter the house. I forgot the keys. That sucks. Nice vid. Thank you. Appreciate that. YW. With dish. Putty cats in the house. Are you staying warm? Yeah, I just turned the heat up actually. Supposed to see single digits tomorrow. Bodo. Hi, how you doing? Always a pleasure. Gone John. Any new plans, moving, etc.? Yeah, man. I met with the real estate agent. Absolutely uh, got the real estate agent nailed down for sure. Great person. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I got the real estate agent. We talked about listing right away, and we were going to meet next week, sign a contract and all that. And I just started getting so stressed out because I got so much to do, and the weather's cold and I've been sick. So I had to reach out and say, I think we're going to wait till spring, till the weather's warmer, so I can get rid of those 2 trucks, have travel expenses and whatnot. But the price this agent mentioned was very comforting because it tells me I got enough money to move back home, provided it sells for that kind of money, and hopefully it sells quickly. Dilbert's in the house. Howdy, my brother. Good to see you, Dilbert. Always a pleasure to see a familiar face. Wow, the view count sure dropped down quickly. I guess they only put me in rotation for a minute. Are you amazing? You are amazing. Stay warm, and I want you to get better soon. Thank you for those kind words. I appreciate that. Nice face, nice glasses. Thank you. Appreciate you. Gone John. I believe God will get you what you need. Thank you, Gone John. Yeah, the thing is, I was really having a hard time. Eric's in the house. How's it going, brother? It's going okay. I was really having a hard time for a few days, and was saying some prayers to the good Lord about I need a friend. I wasn't talking about a real estate agent. I just need a friend. And the real estate agent that came by, it was a prayer answered by the man upstairs. Our conversation went so well. I trust this person, and the dear Lord answered my prayer when that real estate agent showed up. There's no doubt about it. My stupid brain, what will I do now? How will I get home? Okay. God bless you. Thank you. You nice 2 people. I sure am now. I used to be pretty grouchy, but not anymore. How you doing, Eric? It's good to see you, brother. Like I was telling you in that text message, it went really well with the real estate agent, but after we met, man, my stress went through the roof. We were going to list the house right away, and knowing that I'm a long way from getting ready to move, it wrecked me, man. Henry, how we doing today? I'm hanging in there, Henry. Your jacket is so nice. Thank you. It's just an old beat up Carhartt vest. Tony's in the house. Good to see you, Tony. With Dash. God bless, God bless. There you go. Absolutely. My health has been really lousy. I don't like talking about it much. But TX Carnage 18. Hello, how you doing? I'm doing all right, man. I'm just painting and glazing the pot. Ah, good for you, Eric. Lord, my father, touch me. Should I issue? Good luck with that, Lord. Love the wall in the background. Yeah, it's an old blanket for backdrop. Karina's in the house. Hey, Johnny, good to see you, Karina. Love your shirt. Okay, thank you for that. I'm good. I came to ruin your day. Is that right? Well, it's easy enough to block you. Trolls in the comment section, you don't bother me. I'm so used to ignorant people that one trolls just like the other. Country girl. There you go. You get after him, Eric. What's up? I'm hanging in there, country girl. Just met with the real estate agent. Went really well. My health has been really lousy physically, and stress has been through the roof. And because I've been on my meds for, I looked it up today, I've been taking ivermectin for 7 months straight. And a couple times I stopped and I started feeling lousy, so I went back on. But I'm going to quit taking that stuff for a while. I've been on it too long, and I don't know what the long-term effects are. So as of yesterday, I'm going to stop taking the ivermectin for a while. When I was real sick, when I first started taking that stuff, I was 153 pounds. I hit 187 today. That was the weight I weighed when I did a bodybuilding show back in 1987. So I told myself I'm going to stop taking it and see if my weight holds or if it starts falling off again. But because I was forced, and I repeat, forced to be my own doctor, and I really didn't want to take that stuff, but I didn't have any choice, and it really helped me a great deal. But because I've been taking it for so long, it concerns me. So I'm going to stop and see what happens. I don't have the money to go back home right now and go to my doctors that I know from back in the day, doctors that I trust. So it puts me in a tight spot. I don't like being my own doctor. I don't like experimenting with medication. And it concerns me. And my health lately has been really lousy, and I want to make sure that I'm not making myself worse by staying on that stuff too long. So I'm going to cut it out for a while and see what happens. Let me see. Eric. I'm sorry your stress was bad today and everything was piled up. Yeah, dude, real bad, real bad. Sorry, has no get rid of some people. Yeah, no, you get rid of whoever you need to, Eric. I know trolls are on my jock. Country girl, thank you, darling. Gone John. I don't hate much, but I hate. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Can I be your friend? Sure. Country girl with the thumbs up. I'm trying to get caught up on some of these comments. How old are you? I'm 62 years old. All right, I think I caught up. Yeah, it's been real rough, real rough. I'm very overwhelmed with being sick and playing doctor for myself. It's really got me stressed out. And then finding the perfect, and I mean perfect real estate agent. I couldn't ask for anybody better. And was excited about selling. And I told him we could sell right away, but I realized after a couple of days that that's a huge mistake. I'm just not ready. I got way too much to do, and with my health being lousy and the weather is nasty, there's no way I could prepare in time. And if somebody puts in an offer that's reasonable, I couldn't even take it because there's no way I could get out of here in time. Gone, John. Yeah, that's Petey back there. That's what I nicknamed. It's just a blanket that one of you nice misfits sent to me a long time ago. Thank you, by the way. I see 13 thumbs up. I appreciate you. It's always nice when people do nice things. And it's been a while since I plugged in. My headspace has been real bad. When my physical health is really bad, it wears on me because it's been going on so long. These ups and the downs have been worse, and my ups haven't been that good. As a matter of fact, I need to start finding a way to get a will in order. I've been trying to make peace with passing away. I think there's a very real possibility that I might not be around that long, and can't seem to find a decent doctor locally to get some answers. My mom passed in her 50s, my brother passed in his 50s, my wife passed in her 50s, and I'm 62, and I've been sick for a long time. So passing away is heavy on the brain. And I'm ready to meet my maker. I'm pretty well burnt out with this life, and have been for a long time, especially since my dogs passed away. So I'm trying to stay positive, focused, and get moved, but realistically, the way I feel like a ticking time bomb. I really do. And that's just adds to my stress. I'm not trying to leave this planet, but I'm a realist. And I know how I feel, and I know how long I've felt this way, and I know how long I've been taking ivermectin. It's just not good. And I don't have the money to get back home to get to a doctor that I trust. So I need to get a will in order. I'm leaving everything to my brother. I tried to discuss this with my daughter when we spoke 5 years ago, and unfortunately she didn't want to talk about it. She said it was inappropriate because she was angry with me. I would like to leave everything to her, but I don't think she wants anything to do with it. And my brother really don't need my stuff, but I can't have it go to waste, so I need to get some things in order. Gone, John. I've been messed in the head too. I quit smoking and came off of methadone finally. Well, good for you, and I'm sorry you're struggling, dude. I'm cutting back on the chewing and the smoking. I'm gonna quit at the end of the year. I told myself no more nicotine, but I'm gonna taper off because that's a real bitch. Cut back on the coffee, start drinking more water. Fight the good fight, try to get healthy, try to get to a doctor I trust. It's very important, but when I'm feeling really ill, and it's hard to explain, and I really don't want to get into all the symptoms right now, but I got some neurological symptoms that are pretty scary, and these waves of this physical, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's pretty spooky, and that's why I think I'm pretty sick, you know, and because I don't know what I'm dealing with, it just adds to my stress, and I got this aneurysm on my aorta. And if the stress gets bad enough and that thing pops, I'm done. I'm gone. Putty cat. When we all move on to meet our maker, it's up to God, not us. Absolutely, young lady, I agree. Yeah, coffee can be a trigger for sure. Yeah, I'm cutting way back on the coffee, way back. I've already started cutting back on everything. I've lightened up on the smokes and the chewing and the coffee. I'm slowly backing off all that stuff. But the ivermectin, cold turkey, I'm not taking it anymore for a while. I'm just going to see what happens and make sure that's not part of why I feel lousy because I've been taking it too long. I just don't know. Shirkin. Hey, up. Happy Friday, Misfits. Good luck and God bless. Thank you, Shirkin. Same to you. I had to stop drinking coffee. I could feel it in my chest. There you go. 64 Flyers in the house. What's happening? Hello, brother. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. The fact that I got a real estate agent that I trust goes a long way. And I'm going to make sure my brother's aware of the real estate agent that I found. So should anything happen to me, he can sell this place. And I'm going to try to get a will together, but I don't have the money. So, to whom it may concern, my last will and testament, everything goes to my brother, James. He gets everything. The house and all its contents and vehicles goes to my brother. That's not exactly a will, but it's the best I can do at the moment. And hopefully I'll be around for quite a while. I'm in no hurry to split. LS, good to see you, young lady. Tina Marie's in the house, looking good, Johnny. Thank you, young lady. I'm feeling a little bit better today. It's been a little up and down. There's no doubt about it. You can do a will online. Yeah, well, that requires reading skills and computer skills that I don't have, unfortunately. I wish I could, young lady, but I don't have IT tech skills. I'm far from stupid, but when it comes to reading and using a computer or whatever, I'm illiterate, damn near. I mean, when I tried to get a job with the sheriff's department a very long time ago, I got tested. They tested me for dyslexia. They said, yes, you are dyslexic. And my reading comprehension is 4th to 5th grade level. That's as good as it gets for me. That's why you guys see me read the way I do in the comment section. So thank you for the suggestion, Putty Cat. But it's just out of my skill level to get online and figure out how to do that. I was trying to figure out how I could go on Craigslist and list my trucks, and I got real frustrated and I had to stop because I couldn't figure out how to do it. Just posting something on Craigslist gives me a hard time. It's lousy, but just part of my life. Then take it to a notary to have it notarized. Okay, there you go. Gone, John. I'm doing good, Tina. Okay, there you go. I like it when you guys are chatting back and forth. Putty Cat. Understood, Johnny. That would be a challenge. Yeah, young lady, unfortunately. I wish I could take you up on that advice. Good to hear, Gone, John. Same to you. There you go. There you go. Wow, we're already up to 20. Holy cow. That didn't take long. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. I need to get my affairs in order. I really do. It's been really heavy on my brain. And with everything that's happened in this little town, I don't need these people coming in here and rifling through all my shit. My house has already been broken into twice by people in this neighborhood, so. Just a lot on my plate. But I'm stubborn, and I'm trying to stay positive and focused. And with a little bit of luck, I can get rid of those 2 trucks I got and one of those Harleys, generate that money, get back home, get healthy, come back here, get one of those moving pods, stuff all my stuff in there, and then put the house up for sale immediately. But that's not going to happen until the weather gets warm. It's too cold outside. I've been trying to get some stuff done, and I just started feeling really, really lousy. So there's not much I can do until spring. Physically, I just don't have it in me. And financially, I'm just cash strapped. I got plenty of materialistic things that was meant for Misfit Island. Those 2 extra trucks and the extra Harley was for anybody who came here to help me with the dogs. But that dream's over. My dogs passed away. And this isolation is killing me in more ways than one. And I need to get out of here. But I feel very stuck here. You know, I threw caution to the wind. I cashed out my silver stack, bought an extra Harley so that if somebody came, there were 2 bikes here to ride. You know, I wanted to help a homeless veteran. I know what kind of therapy it is to get on a bike and go for a ride, and it's beautiful country up here. And if I had a veteran here with me who was down on his luck, and I put him on a Harley and said, let's go for a ride, and it's therapy. And I bought extra trucks so that if anybody came here, they'd have their own vehicle. I had a big plan, and it fell apart. If I was still sitting on my silver stack, I could cash it in and go straight to the doctor. But when I first got here, I was very motivated to get this thing up and running. And getting an extra Harley and extra trucks. I had 4 trucks, and I gave one to my neighbor for watching my dogs when these people took me to jail. So I was trying to outfit this property to get it off the ground, to get this charity up and running. It didn't work, and it blew up in my face. Let me try to get caught up. Tina Marie, good to see you, young lady. Good to hear John saying, there you go. The kid, what you think about, you know, I haven't listened to anything about the XRP. Last I heard, what is it? Bitcoin's through the roof, but I've been hearing about bank failures and all kinds of nonsense, kid. So, you know, whatever's coming's coming soon when it comes to the financial industry. And thank you guys for banging that button. I appreciate you, LS. Isn't there a dyslexia support organization? I don't know, young lady. Up here where I live, the town I live in has only got 3,000 people in it. There is no hospital, it's a clinic. So when I moved here, I didn't take into consideration the fact that living this far out in the cuts, you're limited access to help, right? Whether it's medical or dyslexia or any number of things. Where I live, it just doesn't exist. You know, you're talking miles and miles and miles away to get to even a real hospital. Tina Marie, that sucks. Feeling stuck. Yeah, I really feel stuck. Nothing better than that freedom with the wind in your face. Amen, young lady. Amen. And I didn't even go for a ride since I've been up here. I had 2 Harleys sitting out in the garage, and I've never been for a ride once. When the FXR first got here, I ripped it up and down the street a couple times. I took the blue bike up and down the street a couple of times, but it still has California plates on it, so I can't go for a ride without getting pulled over. Tina Marie, it's very isolated there, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, and it was a huge mistake. Huge mistake. The gal who I was doing Bible study with, her husband works for the youth detention facility. I thought I'd find some kids that needed help, and I thought things were going to go a lot smoother than they did. I had no idea how this was going to backfire. And when my dogs passed away, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. You know, I was back and forth about stay, go, stay, go. I talked to 3 other real estate agents over a year ago when shit went sideways. But I really didn't want to leave. I didn't want to give up on my purpose, on this dream to start a charity. I didn't want to give up on it. But when the girls passed away, that was it. It's over. I I want a nice, quiet life back home with a couple of dogs, stay healthy, work out, try to live my life with a smile on my face. I've been so hurt and upset for so long that it's worn me down physically and emotionally. I'm exhausted. I don't sleep well again, toss and turn most of the night, very, very stressed. I try to not pray to the good Lord to take me, but those thoughts are there every day. The struggle. I'm just tired of struggling. I live on 30 acres in a nice house and got all kinds of materialistic crap that I really don't care about. I got no one to talk to. I go days and days and days and days without even talking. Not talking about on YouTube, but I'm talking about a face-to-face conversation with another person. Sometimes weeks. If my neighbor don't pop by to say hi, I've gone weeks without a conversation with somebody face-to-face. That's very difficult to do. When I had the dogs here, it was easy. I didn't mind. I had my dogs to love on, and they loved on me. It got me, or it kept me from feeling lonely and isolated. But they've been gone quite a while. I don't know how long. I don't keep count, but Mama Dog's been gone for a couple months. And Kimba went 4 months. So Kimba's been gone for 6 months. And Mama Dog's been gone for at least a couple months. And the last few months of Mama Dog's life was very stressful, watching her go through what she went through. And if I'm right, that all three of us caught the same thing, that weighs on me too. Like I said, I'm not going to take the ivermectin anymore. I've been on it for 7 months. I looked it up today. 7 months taking that stuff. I really don't know that much about it. It was an act of desperation to try to stay alive. Because when I got really sick and was down to 150 pounds, and I had this really terrible ache in my lower back, I don't know if it's your kidneys, your liver, your whatever, but it hurt so bad that I thought I was going to die. But then when I started taking that stuff quickly, I started feeling better. And the things I saw in the toilet were scary. So I know it worked, but I also know it didn't cure me. So I don't know what's coming. But if you guys see me start to get skinny again, go back and look at some videos that are 7 months old, 8 months old. How skinny my face was. If you go back to some videos that were over a year old, I had little sores, little scabs from my illness. So if those start coming back, I'll know. It won't take long for me to know that my issue has reoccurred. But I'm going to find out because I'm not taking that crap no more. I'm hearing XRP will flip Bitcoin. I bought some. Well, there you go, man. I wish you luck on that, kid. Oh, man, that's too bad. Those Wisconsin roads are so nice. Yeah, it's beautiful up here. There's no doubt about it. I'm so glad to hear you stop that. I was getting worried about the long-term effects. So have I. So have I. But I know it's not gone. I still see signs. I can even hear it in my speech because I got shit in my cheeks that's never went away. I just don't like talking about it no more. You come out here and you start talking about a parasite, people bust your balls. So I just don't want to talk about it no more. And unfortunately, ivermectin kills the adults, but it doesn't wipe out the eggs. And so I'm sure I know what's going to happen. But because I don't know what the ivermectin's doing to me, I got to stop. It's been way too long, way too long. I'm just in a tough spot. Like I said, I feel stuck here. It's really lousy. And thanks again for hitting that button. I appreciate you guys. But like I said, I need to get my affairs in order. That weighs on me. Should something happen and I pass away abruptly like Kimba did, it'd be lousy to see all this go to waste. From what it sounds like, I got 300 grand in equity in this house. Three trucks, two Harleys, more tools than I know what to do with. You know, I got another, 50, 100 grand worth of miscellaneous shit on top of the 300 grand that the house is worth. So, and when I say 300 grand, that's in my pocket after it sells and after the commission, give or take. After the conversation I had with the real estate agent, it was good news, very good news. But it don't do me no good if I die. It all goes to waste. And I'd like my daughter to have everything. And I've sent her some text messages, but I don't even know if her phone number's even any good anymore. Because if she changed it, I got no way to reach her. And because we haven't spoken in 5 years, she deserves it. And my brother don't need my stuff. He's got plenty of his own. He's doing quite well. But he's all I got. He's all I got. And everything was meant to go to a misfit. Anybody that came out here to help me with the dogs, their name would have been on a will or in a trust or on, what do you call it? I can't even think. The charity paperwork, a foundation. Sorry, I couldn't think of that word. Foundation. I wanted a legitimate foundation. And all you got to do is get a charity status for 1 year, and then you file to be a foundation. And then once I got to be a foundation, then anybody here helping me with the dogs, with the charity, their name would have been on the foundation. So when I died, they just take it over. They're the new owners of the foundation. And that means everything, the houses, the cars, the trucks, whatever. But it didn't work. So that's over. So I got to get my brother on paperwork. Unless by a miracle I hear from my daughter. And I'm going to tell him that if he ever hears from her, give her whatever she wants. She deserves it. I don't care how long it's been since we talked. She's my daughter. But as far as I know, she don't want nothing to do with me. But the sad truth is, I'm not the guy I used to be. I was drinking and very angry when her and I last spoke. I'm not that guy no more. So I'm hoping one day she watches before I go. I just don't know. Another reason I feel stuck. Shitty. Yeah, sad face, Tina Marie, absolutely. Yeah. 23. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate you. It absolutely amazes me. After the life I had, growing up in foster homes and all the drama that I went through as a kid and an adult, baby's mama, wifey, a lot of hardship. And then I thought once I got here and got this charity started that it was going to be a beautiful thing. And this turned out to be some of the hardest times of my life. Just can't catch a break. You know, instead I get people stalk me, right? Come to my house, break into my home, have me arrested. I go on and on about the lousy things that have happened to me since I moved here. And all I wanted to do was start a charity. It's unreal. But there's plenty of people on this planet that have had a worse life than me. And I know that. So I don't feel sorry for myself. I'm just amazed how things didn't work. I just was so convinced this was going to work. Deep down in my heart and soul, I thought for sure this charity was going to take off. And then catch a little momentum on YouTube, maybe a couple of viral videos, get more attention. And then if I got enough people here, I was going to leave and go do this again somewhere else. I have big dreams, man. Like I was telling my real estate agent, I've been a Boy Scout my whole life. And all I've ever wanted to do was help people, not hurt people, not fight with people. I've always wanted to help. Sometimes I was heavy-handed with my opinions and trying to help people. They don't like to be told what to do kind of thing. I see that now. But I didn't back then. You know, I see the error in my ways. The Watcher is similar to your story. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, Netflix, The Watcher. I'm not familiar with that, LS. I'll have to see if it's on YouTube. Eric, love you, brother. I gotta run to the store. I've got some crap going. Oh, there you go, Eric. Go handle your business, homie. Thanks for stopping by. I love you, young man. Have a great evening. Johnny, you're such a good man. Thank you, Tina. You can still have those dreams. I wish. Find another doctor. Yeah, I'm trying. But this failed experiment cost me a lot of money. And the fact that I got to go back to California, I'm not going to have any money left over to help anybody. You know, like I said, I bought all these vehicles and Harley and whatnot to help other people. Now all that goes to waste. Moving back to California, my money ain't gonna go very far, if I even make it there now. It's unfortunate. Breaks my heart, it really does. I had big dreams, and they turned into a nightmare. And it's wearing me down every day. That's why I need to get my affairs in order. I'm a realist. I know how I feel, and I know what I've been through, and I know what's wrong with me, and I just don't know how much time I got left. If I can get home and get healthy, who knows, maybe I'll get to 80. But I'll be surprised if I make it to my next birthday, to be quite honest. And if it comes, I just hope it comes quickly. Jacob. What's happening, Johnny? How you been, man? What's going on, Jacob? I see you got a wrench. I guess you must have been around a long time ago when I was footloose and fancy free with the wrenches. 'Cause I took them all away, but I never took yours. Hopefully you're a friend. I'm OG. I've been MIA for a while. Okay, there you go. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. Help yourself first, please. You got it, Tina. I got no choice, man. Yeah, I got my money, kid. I got my money back from the sheriff. Been focusing on my health. Good for you, Jacob. Glad to hear it. How's the signal, you guys? Whoa, 25. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm the guy who lives down in North Carolina. Oh, okay, Jacob. My bad, man. Yeah, it's been a while. Been a lot going on, a lot of heavy shit. Appreciate you, young man. Hope you're doing well, Jacob. There you go. Hope you're hanging in there, man. North Carolina, everything you guys are going through. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. How the government has so dropped the ball to help the folks in North Carolina. It's terrible. How's the signal, you guys? I'm curious. It's always hit and miss. Trying to get on the toothpicks and stay off the chew and the cigarettes. My surrogate nicotine. Oral fixation, as they say. Ah, signal's good. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you. How's your foot doing, young lady? I think the last time we talked, you caught it in some spokes when you were out on a ride. Ooh, that just sounded painful when you told me that. $25. You guys are smashing it tonight. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. I started smoking again. Yeah, man. Old habits die hard, young lady. I didn't smoke for over 10 years when my lung collapsed. Then I moved up here, picked up the cigarettes again, man. It's terrible. We've cleaned up a lot since the initial wave of destruction. FEMA dispatched a lot of departments and rescue teams. The locals have been doing a lot of donations as well. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Jacob. You know, every once in a while there's some channels that I follow and people staying in tents and getting cold in the winter, and man, it just breaks my heart to see good people suffer. The kid, cool. It's nice being around friends and family temporarily. There you go, kid. Jacob, most of the big towns are pretty back to normal, but some of the small communities are still hurting. Yeah. That's the same thing I've seen. The small little towns that are tucked out in nowhereville are really hurting. A lot of people still missing. Man, Jacob, I'm so sorry to hear that. The accident was in the 90s, so it's an old injury. Oh, okay, gotcha, Tina. I understand. I have to get an ankle replacement. Ooh, I didn't know they did that. Neither did I. Wow. My brother had his hip replaced. And I worry about that too, man. If one of my legs or arms takes a turn for the worst, it'd be real bad news for me right about now. I try to be very careful. And when it's icy and cold outside, when I first got up here, I slipped and fell so many times. And now I'm very careful when I take steps in the snow and on the ice. Sometimes the snow drops a little bit on top and right underneath the solid ice, and it's last thing I need to do is bust something on top of everything else I got going on. Well, good luck with the ankle replacement, young lady. That sounds like a tough one, because your ankle's like your wrist. It moves in so many directions, where your elbow just moves in one direction, but joints that do this, like your ankle, that's a tough one. Up to 27. Wow, you guys are really on it tonight. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. I'm going to try to come out here more regular. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's good for me. You know, it's kind of odd having friendships in the comment section, but it's good for me. You know, when I don't feel good, I don't like to come out here and talk about my woes. I'm too proud. But it helps, and I just need to get over my pride and share the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever I got going on. I'm very grateful I found an excellent real estate agent, and the conversation that we had was so good, so good. Really good person, and I trust this person very much. So I'm very grateful that at least I got that checked off the list. Now I just got to stay focused on selling whatever I can and coming up with money to get back home and get healthy. Whew. It's so good to see all you guys and familiar faces. It's been a while. You know, I used to come out here once a day, sometimes 2, 3 times a day. But when I get feeling lousy, man, it's just really, really hard for me to come out here. I need to get over myself. Oh, I'm gonna take me a little sip off of some old coffee. It's not even, I don't even think it's warm anymore. Just barely warm. But I told myself I'm not making more than 1 pot of coffee a day now. And doing a lot better with the chewing and the smoking. Last couple of days been kind of on one, but today I've been pretty light on the tobacco. Got to try to stick around for a while, and smoking them cigarettes and chewing that tobacco is not going to help, that's for sure. So good to see you guys. I'm very grateful. I say it all the time. Kind act for a stranger. And you guys coming out here, showing me love and support, it really helps. It really does. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I cooked some food and then I just put the lid over it. And then I thought, you know what? Today would be a good day to plug in. So I think I'm going to have to get at some dinner here pretty quick. Trying to be patient, see if any more regulars pop in. Oh man, so wiped out. So wiped out. Memory lane's been haunting me a lot lately. The grief has been kind of up and down with the doggies and whatnot, but a lot of memories from my childhood lately. The way I grew up and my mom and my brothers, and like I was saying, I really had high expectations that once I got here, my life was really going to make a big change for the better. Some people, your life never changes for the better. You know, it just works that way. There's plenty of people that go to the grave and had a shit life their whole life, no matter how hard they tried. It's just part of life. And I try to accept that, especially now. Like I said, my expectations were really high for this charity. I didn't think it'd be so hard to find people to help me. But the world we live in, not too many people do a kind act for a stranger. You look at the drama with the election and how much people hate on each other, talk shit about each other on a regular. It's the world we live in now. It's not the world I grew up in. Not even close. Not even close. It's sad. It really is. You know, I was a kid before there was a cell phone, before there was a color TV. We played on bicycles and rode skateboards, and, you know, it was a different world. Now it feels alien to me. All this technology, all this talk about AI. Like I said in a video a while back about this kid that fell in love with his AI girlfriend, took himself out because he couldn't be with her. It couldn't be with it. That's straight out of a science fiction movie. And how much kids are addicted to their gadget and how easily they're manipulated. When I start thinking about that stuff, it makes it easy for me to look forward to meeting my maker. I don't like this world. And for the most part, I don't like the people in it, except for you good folks down there. The ones that do a kind act for a stranger, got a little Boy Scout in them. You guys make it worthwhile. But the planet at large is terrible, man. The people that run this country and other countries, you know, Russia and Ukraine, China and Taiwan, North Korea, South Korea, it's sad. People killing each other for greed, for religion. Israel and Palestine breaks my heart. There's no justification for it. Not where I come from. But it's the world we live in. And you can't get away from it. It's constant. And now the big thing is drones and UFOs. How much drone talk and UFO talk do you guys see on your gadget on a regular now? Project Bluebeam. Look that up. Alien invasion. You can't make this stuff up. I swear it's scripted. It makes no sense to me. How ass backwards we got with all the technology we got. And all the technology we got, the medical industry hasn't gotten much better. How is that even possible? How am I sitting here talking about taking ivermectin because I didn't have a choice? It don't make no kind of sense. But yet we got cars that can drive by themselves, but we can't cure cancer? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the thought of people killing each other because of religion? Really? Grow the fuck up, Palestine and Israel, and anybody else. Don't make no kind of sense, man. No kind of sense. Be your brother's keeper. Love thy neighbor. Go to your local dog shelter and go take a dog for a walk. That's who you're looking at. But anybody that's followed this channel long enough, you know what I've been through. It's the world we live in, man. I've accepted it. That's why I look forward to going home. I watched a lot of near-death experience videos, and it brought me a lot of peace. Atheists, people that didn't even believe in God, come back from one of those experiences and they start preaching God because they met the man. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. It's got nothing to do with the Bible and religion. It has everything to do with love. Go watch NDE, near-death experience videos, and they all say the same thing. Overwhelmed with love. Pretty beautiful. And the world we live in is pretty fucking ugly. I have been here for so long now. God bless you. Thank you, Tina. Thank you for asking. You're welcome. Sorry, I guess I'm way behind on the comments. They quit flipping up. Where you live, that time is it. What time is it here? It's 5:19 in the evening. Tina, right? I'm 58. I hear you on the failing stuff. LOL. There you go. Jacob, forgive me, but I kind of caught the tail end of what you were saying. Can you give me a brief overview of what's been going on? I hope you're doing well. Last I heard you were having trouble with James Ortiz. Edward Snowden program. There you go. Tina, yeah, it locked up on me. Your ankle. Jacob, cops and the neighbors. Oh, yeah, Jacob, since you've been here, both my dogs died. I got real sick with a parasite, started self-treating with ivermectin, been doing that for 7 months. I got down to 153 pounds. Today I was 187, but because I've been on that stuff so long, it worries me. So today, or actually yesterday, I stopped taking it. So now I'm going to try to sell this property and move back to California. I don't have a choice. My dream's over. When my dogs died, it tore my, I almost said it tore my soul out, but it tore my guts out. So a lot's happened, I guess, since you've been here last, man. I just need to go home. It's been really bad. Tina Marie, I hope all that works out for you with the agent. Thank you, young lady. That's a big step. Yes, it is. The kid going to Cali more for the health side. Yes, sir. I would never bring up a child in this world today. Amen, young lady. I don't know how anybody could raise babies in this world. And their mind would be scared to this world and its ways. Amen, kid. Adam's in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, homie. James Ortiz. The number of beasts is in your head. The clip is your cell phone, always in your hand, okay? Yes, James, there you go. Electronics are the devil. Amen, James and Tina. I see what you're saying. Alfred L. Loomis. There you go. Adam. It took mushrooms once and it was terrifying. Terrified of my phone. I was convinced it was evil. There you go, homeboy. Tina, even though I believe it's the devil, that was a pretty funny visual, James. There you go. There you go. The kid. Religions are not of God. Amen, brother. And the Bible is a PAR particular book. Man took those words. Yeah, there you go, kid. I hear what you're saying. Absolutely. Tina, Johnny, you may get some side effects from stopping the medication and not weaning off. I thought about that, young lady. I still got some. And so if I feel like I'm crashing, I'm going to take a little and space it out and taper off. I thought about that. Thank you for that, Tina. Jacob, damn it, Johnny. I'm so sorry to hear that, brother. You've been through so much in such a short period of time. Well, if I could do anything for you, man, please let me know. Prayers. Dude, just your prayers, man. Thank you very much. Prayers go a long way, brother. Thank you. And your kind words lift my spirits. Thank you for that, Jacob. Tina Marie. Maybe write them down if you have any. Thank you, Tina. Wow, we're all the way up to 30. Holy cow. You guys crushed it tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, Jacob. Now I know who you are. I remember. Just been a while and there's been a lot going on. I was living in the little house back when you were around. Now I'm back in the main house. Thank you, guys. 31 now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you. And you're right, Jacob. I've been through a lot since I've been here, man. And the fact that I feel stuck here right now and I can't just get up and split is really difficult. But, you know, the good Lord brought me here on a prayer. So whatever his plan is, I'm sure I'll know one day. And if I have to wait till I meet him to find that out, that's okay. You know, the people that did me wrong in this town and everything that's happened, I forgive them. The anger I had towards these people was tearing me up inside. I forgive them. It's what God wants. He don't want you hanging on to all that bitterness and anger and staying angry. It's unfortunate what happened to me. It's just part of life, man. A lot of people go through hardship. A lot of people go through hardship at the hand of other people. And you gotta let that go, man. You have to find a way. It took me a long time. I was very angry and dysregulated for a long time. Coming out here yelling and screaming, I'm gonna get my justice and you people are gonna pay. I'm gonna have my day in court. I'm gonna sue you, the doctors and the this and the cops and all that nonsense. Nobody cares. Nobody was listening. Nobody in a white hat ever came up my driveway to save the day. You know what I mean? So I just had to let all that go. Thank you for the love, Tina Marie. I appreciate you. The kid. I'm on a place in Cali. I was stranded in San Diego. Wow, kid. Well, at least the weather's warm in San Diego and it's not single digits like up here in Wisconsin. I can't wait to get back to Cali. I was looking at real estate today in Butte County, up in the gold country, Chico and whatnot. I'm always doing window shopping to see what prices are and what's available and how much I'll have to work with, and trying to stay positive and not dwell on all the feeling stuck here, thinking about what it'll be like when I get back there and where can I go and what can I afford, and try to be on that positive mindset, because otherwise, man, the demons come creeping in and it's tough. It's tough. Did you hear about that earthquake? I sure did, man, up in Northern California, up by Eureka. 7-pointer. They even had a what do you call it? Tidal wave warning and evacuations, man. They were worried they were going to get hit with a tidal wave. We're at 31. You guys are just crushing it tonight. Thank you. Yeah, I did. I definitely heard about that. Cali scares me. Florida too. Well, Wisconsin scares me. Tsunami. Yeah, there you go, kid. Absolutely. You know, if Mother Nature's going to take me out with a tsunami, at least it's like that. I'll be done. I won't be sitting here wondering what's eating me up inside. I could think of worse things, you know. Well, hey guys, I'm going to get off the gadget. My belly, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten much today, and I need to stay on top of keeping my appetite up. And you guys just crushed it. The last couple of lives, I was like, come on, we got to get to 20. We're all the way up over 30. So once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of you very much. Much love and respect as always to each and every one of you. Very grateful for your friendship. And please, pretty please, do me a favor. Find the time, somehow, some way. Go to your local dog shelter and take a dog for a walk. And then think about how good that made you feel. Something tells me you'll do it more than once. And in your daily travels, man, just hold the door open at the grocery store. Doing a kind act for a stranger. That's God's will, right? Being your brother's keeper, love thy neighbor. What you guys do for me down here in the comment section, that's a kind act for a stranger. Oh, Tatanka, you just plugged in right when I was getting ready to plug out, brother. Hey, what's up, JohnnyO? We're getting ready to do that, but our family, she's in her last stages, and I'm not doing well. Oh, yeah, no, Tatanka. I get it for sure, brother. And it's so good to see you, man. I'm sorry you popped in right when I was getting ready to pop out, man. I got to eat some food. I'm quite hungry, man. I've been on here for an hour. Actually, 70 minutes now. Yes, sir. Stay well, chat. There you go. Thank you, Tina. Thank you for popping in, Tatanka. Like I said, I'm sorry. I wish I'd stick around a little bit longer, but man, I'm not feeling too good, and I really need to eat some food. My prayers go out to you and your family, brother. You're good people, man. You're good people, and I love you, bro. All right, you guys. I'll catch you on the next one, and I'll do much better at staying plugged in. I promise. Have a great evening. Peace.